Alright, so in the studio with us right now, she is here to tell us what it's like to be black in the Burg. Leslie King.
Hey.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Good to be here.
So you just recently launched this fantastic page on Facebook.
I sure did.
Is that website as well, or just Facebook right now?
We're in the process of working on the website, and it'll be launched pretty soon.
Okay.
But right now we're on Facebook and Twitter, Black in the Burg.
Okay. So and that's what it's probably about, being black in the Burg.
Well, it is. I mean, what it's about is celebrating black experience in Central Virginia and beyond. It's really to make the invisible visible. It's rooted in love.
Okay.
I think that there are a lot of great things that are going on in the black community in Central Virginia. And so it's just an opportunity to highlight those things. Right now we've mainly been focusing on events, so various events that are going on and various programs that people are launching. I mean, there are a number of dances that are going to be going on in the community and some programs to help develop young people. You have the Project Diva with her debutante ball, and you have the SY program, the mentoring program, scholars program. And so just a lot of things that are going on that people may or may not know about, and so it's a way to get the word out there and to focus on the black community, to kind of build community in the sense of bringing these things out in the open. And so really that's the first phase of Black in the Burg. And as we move forward, with the website, we're going to have bloggers, guest bloggers, to share their experience on various topics, from health to economics, from politics, various opinions. Because right now in our community there really isn't a space where people can share their experiences from that perspective, and focusing on the black community's perspective. And we also know that the black community is not a monolithic group, and there's a lot of diversity within the black community in and of itself, and we will also want to highlight that as well. And so Black in the Burg is about celebrating our experience here, and also highlighting various businesses, organizations, and things of that nature. Yeah.
Well, I think it's very exciting. I'm excited about that because I go on it almost daily now, and you're right. I see things that are posted there that. And how are you getting all this information?
Well, it's kind of a team effort.
Okay.
Part of it is I'm working with the Juneteenth Coalition, and I shared about, wanting to launch this page, and there was just some concern that there are a lot of events that go on, especially with the sororities and fraternities, and some of those events are happening very close together. And so being able to get the word out and maybe spreading out those events so they're not so close together. But actually Withers is working with me, Philistine Mosley, Teresa Harris, Nina Poli, and we have some others who are just assisting with collecting information, so we can get the information out on our page. So we have some administrators for the page, and then we have people in the community that are providing information. And we just reached 300 people on our page, which, relatively speaking, it's small, but, I think this is something that as it will grow because the community wants it to grow. Not something that we're necessarily trying to push on the community, but as people see the need and recognize that there is a need, they will come on board. And so basically that's it. The other thing we want to do, there's phase 1 is with the Facebook page, and then 2 we're moving on to our website, but we want to do Onyx Awards. And so Onyx Awards would be various categories of people within the community, and recognizing the work that's going on, because there are people who have been doing things for years, or either newcomers, and people just don't know about it, and they never get recognized. There are teachers in the school system or counselors in the school system who are doing an excellent job as well, and they don't get recognized for the work that they're doing. And so what we want to do is uplift and recognize those people.
That's fantastic. So Whose brainchild is this? Is this yours?
Mine. It's
Okay.
my brainchild. Yeah, in my previous role, working for the city, I was the assistant to the city manager, and working on the community dialogue. I just saw a need for that, and for various reasons. At that time, I couldn't really get that off the ground. But now that I'm no longer in that capacity, and I have some extra time, I can devote the time to that. And being so connected, that position put me in a place to be so connected, and I just found that there were just so many things that were going on that other people didn't know about, or being in conversations, and people wanted to know, well, what's going on? Why don't we have any, black people doing this or doing that? And I'm thinking, well, they are,
right.
and so they are committed to other endeavors, and they may not be able to commit their time to something else. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic. Because like I said, I go there daily just to get, and I'm amazed at all the stuff going on that I didn't even know about. I'm like, I did not know about this.
Right, and we also were contacted from someone in Roanoke about an event that's going on there, and it didn't conflict with any of the other events that at least I know about that are going on.
So you're going to branch out and start Black in the Nook?
Well, we certainly can. And we also put on there about the Jazz Festival in Richmond, which is going to be awesome, people are looking, it's not that far to travel. I mean, there's a lot that we can do in our own community.
Sure. And
then, we can also travel a little bit and enjoy some of the opportunities that are there as well. It's about sharing the love and supporting each other.
Well, I admired a couple of things about you. I admired your, the work that you're doing within our community, but also you're a worldly person. Like your mind, in conversations I've ever had with you, your mind is not just stuck here in Lynchburg. Like what you were just saying is you're thinking more globally and larger.
Right, right.
And I was at a function with you recently, and you were burning the dance floor up with a little salsa or something. I mean, you were the only person in it, and you stood out because everybody else was just doing whatever black folks do on the dance floor. Jamil. And and I looked over, and it was like Leslie had like a spotlight on her, but she was gone, and it was like, and it wasn't even salsa music, but you were just putting your own little twist there.
Well, actually, I like to dance. I've always liked to dance, and I love salsa. It's a relatively new dance that I learned, and I just enjoy it. So when there's an opportunity to dance, and I know how to do it.
You were working it though. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
I try to do my little something.
Okay, so people need to go on Facebook.
They do. Even if you don't have a Facebook page, you can still go to Black in the Burg.
Right.
Because it's a public page. Right. So if you go to www.facebook.com/Black in the Burg, you can see what's been posted there, and see all of the events. If you have an event and you want us to post it, let us know. Just because we post the event doesn't mean we endorse the event. I just want to let everybody know that we'll post the event. If we're also highlighting businesses and individuals, Fridays we just highlighted a young man named Nicholas in the community who's working on open mic nights, and we also want to highlight individuals as well as businesses. So let us know about that, and we'll be happy to. Is
that Nicholas George?
Yes, Nicholas George.
He's been on our show. That's one of our dogs right there.
Yeah,
it's some poetry, man.
It's just great to learn about. You can do that. You can also follow us on Twitter. We're on Twitter. That's Black in the Burg.
Sure. Okay.
And just come along for the ride.
So if people want to post, if they want to let you know about the events, if they go on Facebook, they can just inbox you.
They can inbox me.
Or something. If
you don't have Facebook, you can email us at blackintheburg@gmail.com. That's black and then just in.
The letter N.
The Burg at gmail.com and give us the information.
Awesome.
Black in the Burg was taken, so we couldn't.
It was?
Yeah, it was taken. So
That's
I don't know who else
was Black in the Burg, other than you, Leslie.
I'm not sure about that. There's a lot of Black in the Burg.
It could be another Burg. It could be Petersburg or Fredericksburg.
That's true. But I will say, I contacted Leslie about Lights, Cameras, Fashion and got her the information, and she posted it like right away.
I saw it. That's how I found out about Lights, Camera, Fashion.
I can't.
I saw it on Black.
I can't put you today.